Sir, what's your name?
I'm Miles.
Miles, go ahead, sir.
So I was curious about one of the things you said in the presentation. So I don't want to misquote you, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounded like what you were saying was that since we can see that creation exists, there is creation or something here, the implication is that there's a separate creator of this. And it seemed like you kind of brushed over it pretty quickly, and I'm not sure if I follow the pathway. Like, how do you get from just creation to, oh, well, there must be a creator?
Does observing
cause and
creation
effect.
truly
If
point to the
creation is an
existence of a
effect,
creator?
There has
Can
to be a
science and
creator,
philosophy
unless
help
we're
us
going to deny
uncover the
cause and
ultimate
effect. But
cause
if we
of the
deny
universe?
cause and effect,
Let's
then
explore
we're
these
denying
profound questions
what we
and
know
discover
about
how
reality,
logic,
and we're also
evidence,
denying the
and
scientific
faith
method, because
align
that's
to
what the
reveal the
scientific
truth.
method is. Built on, every effect has a cause.
Well, if we wanted to figure it out, like, for real, like, how would we investigate this?
Well, that's what we try and do in the book.
Yeah.
We try and ask the ultimate question that Leibniz asked: if there is no God, why is there something rather than nothing? Why does anything exist? And I think if we're fair with the evidence that space-time and matter had a beginning, there's got to be something beyond space-time and matter that brought space-time and matter into existence.
I mean, do we have sufficient evidence for that, though?
Well, I didn't go into a lot of it tonight because we don't have time, but if you look in the book chapter 3, there's a reason why even atheists are admitting the universe had a beginning. I'll just give you one piece of evidence. This isn't even a scientific piece of evidence. It's a philosophical piece of evidence. In fact, let me just show it to you visually, because it's easier to see visually than just to say it. And this is called the Kalam cosmological argument. Right here. Let's say we have this timeline right here. And there's the present. There's yesterday. There's the day before yesterday. There's last week. Let's say we don't know how far back this timeline goes. Here's the question. Can this timeline be infinite into the past? What do you think, Miles?
I don't know. It's like, it's hard for me to entertain it. I mean, whenever, like, if you actually want to look at it, it's just like, creation feels more spontaneous to me. And like we're talking about time and linearity here, but that's created in our mind through thoughts, in my opinion.
When
Now,
did you become aware of this?
well, of this specifically, this moment, now.
So you're implying there's time.
Not necessarily.
You just said it a few seconds ago. Here's the point. Today never would have arrived if there were an infinite number of moments before today. Because you can't live an infinite number of moments and get to this moment, because you'd always have to live another day before you got to this day if there's an infinite number of days. But since today is here, there can only be a finite number of days, and if there's a finite number of days, that means time had a beginning, and what could have created time? Only something timeless. So that's where the argument goes. This is called the Kalam cosmological argument. It doesn't have anything to do with science. It's not going to be overturned by some future scientific discovery, but there's 5 lines of evidence from science the universe did have a beginning, but we don't have time to get into that now. All right? All right, thanks, Miles.
Thank you.
All right.
How do we move from observing creation to concluding that there must be a creator based on cause and effect? This is a foundational question in philosophy and theology, often discussed under the principle of causality. The Bible opens with, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Genesis 1:1. This verse implies causality, creation and effect, points to God, the cause.
The concept of cause and effect is woven into the fabric of reality. When we see a painting, we naturally infer a painter. When we observe the intricate design of a building, we know there was an architect. Similarly, creation itself, a universe finely tuned with laws, constants, and complexities, points to an intelligent cause. The Kalam cosmological argument builds on this principle. 1. Whatever begins to exist has a cause. 2. The universe began to exist. 3. Therefore, the universe has a cause. This cause must exist outside space, time, and matter since it brought these into being. The Bible describes God as precisely such a being: timeless, Psalm 92, immaterial, John 4:24, and all-powerful, Isaiah 40:28. The pathway from creation to a creator. How do you get from just creation to, oh well, there must be a creator? Asterisk. The leap from creation to creator involves recognizing the nature of the cause. Scientific observations about the universe's beginning point to a cause that transcends physical reality. Philosophically, this cause must possess attributes like intelligence, power, and intentionality, as it produced a universe with purpose and order. Romans 1:20 states, "For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made." Asterisk creation reveals God's attributes. The intricate balance of cosmic constants, such as gravity or the speed of light, demonstrates purposeful design. This aligns with the biblical view of God as the Creator who sustains all things by His powerful word, Hebrews 1:3. Investigating the cause of creation. If we wanted to figure it out for real, how would we investigate this? Asterisk. This question merges science and theology. We investigate creation through tools like logic, scientific inquiry, and revelation. Science explores the physical universe and uncovers patterns and laws. For example, the Big Bang theory, supported by evidence like cosmic background radiation and redshift, points to the universe having a beginning. Philosophical reasoning then takes us a step further by asking, what caused the Big Bang? The answer cannot be another physical phenomenon but something beyond physical existence, an uncaused, timeless creator. The Bible complements this inquiry by providing God's revelation. It declares not just that God created the universe, but why: to reflect His glory and provide a setting for His relationship with humanity, Isaiah 43:7. Evidence for the universe's beginning. Do we have sufficient evidence for that, though? Asterisk. Yes, we do. Both scientific and philosophical evidence strongly support the universe having a beginning. From science, the second law of thermodynamics shows that usable energy is decreasing, which implies the universe cannot be eternal. It must have had a starting point. The discovery of cosmic background radiation confirmed the Big Bang theory, reinforcing the idea that the universe expanded from a singular point of origin. From philosophy, the impossibility of an actual infinite in time supports the universe's beginning. If the past were infinite, today would never arrive because there would be an infinite number of moments before now. Since we are experiencing now, the timeline of the universe must be finite. Infinite timeline and God's timelessness. Can this timeline be infinite into the past? Asterisk. The answer is no, as explained above. An infinite regress of causes is logically incoherent. Something must exist outside of time to initiate the chain of causality. That something is God. God's timeless nature is described in verses like 2 Peter 3:8, which states, "With the Lord a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day." Asterisk, God is not bound by time. He created it. Revelation 22:13 declares, "I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end." Asterisk. The Creator revealed. The existence of creation points unmistakably to a Creator who is beyond space, time, and matter. The logical, scientific, and biblical evidence converge to reveal a God who not only caused the universe, but continues to sustain it. This God is not distant. He has revealed himself through Jesus Christ, offering us a relationship with the one who made all things. John 1:14. Recommended books for further reading. 1. I Don't Have Enough Faith to Be an Atheist by Frank Turek and Norman Geisler. 2. The Case for a Creator by Lee Strobel. 3. God and the Astronomers by Robert Jastrow. 4. On Guard by William Lane Craig. If you found this discussion insightful, check out our channel for more videos exploring questions about faith, science, and the existence of God.